Hi everyone, my name is Akira and today I'm going to talk about the 2018 Facebook Cambridge Analytica data scandal. This is for my business leadership class. So what was all this scandal about? The scandal was about Facebook using people's personal information and data to make a profiling system that will allow Facebook to show the feedback based on their personality and that will have an influence in politics. Okay, so what was the impact in both companies? So global science research that was involved. It was the company that was selling the information to Cambridge Analytica, and Cambridge Analytica later on used that information to make this personality profiling system. Were the most affected companies, but also companies owned by Facebook like WhatsApp and Instagram. So one of the main aspects that were more visible were society's perception, where people had lost trust on Instagram and they started to be more concerned about how they use their information in social media. Facing legal consequences, obviously Global Science Research and Cambridge Analytica were sued and had to shut down. Constant pressure by the media and people on social media, people were very worried about this issue because it was about their personal data and all the things that they had exposed in social media. And the media was putting a lot of pressure in Facebook and in these companies. So the impact on stakeholders and society. People were basically feeling insecure and changing their online behavior. So now it is not just about knowing that they might use your information for bad things, is that you already know that they are doing it. So people start to worry about how these social media companies were using their information. As I said, Cambridge Analytica and Global Science Research also shut it down. And Forbes 2018 said that Facebook was basically a rented land, which means that it is just for economical benefits from other companies. A lot of investors also thought that removing Mark Zuckerberg as the chairman was the best decision. And here is when the 7-step solution comes that I came up with. So the step one is recognizing the dilemma. So we know that Facebook has been using this information without their consent and doing it illicitly and basically using it for political propaganda. That was something that a lot of people also were mad about. Step two, the facts. So Facebook lost a lot of trust from people, that is a fact. And the second fact are the economical consequences. And what are the possible solutions? As for apologies and regain that trust from people by doing new propaganda and changing the company's politics, or deny all accusations and trying to justify them. Step 4 and 5. What Facebook basically did was illegal. They were even violating their own policies, and they were not moral, they were not right? And it was harmful for the company and for everybody around too, because now they are seen as the billions, and that they used all this information in an immoral way. And the best solution will be doing new things for Facebook, trying to apologize to people, trying to do new things, to regain that trust from people. Finally, for step 6, personally, I wouldn't feel any type of shame or regret if my family found out about my decision about, deciding to change the path of the company and the future of the company. And also, I wouldn't find it shameful if the media knew about it. This is why for my ethical dilemma solution, I would take the first option and decide to ask for apologies to the people and trying to regain that trust on users, because social media should be a safe space where you don't need to worry about how big companies are using your information. So now let's talk about solutions that Facebook actually did in real life, which was the civil rights audit. That was basically Facebook working together with civil rights organizations in order to ensure those ethics were respected inside the company. And this had, yes, and this solution had a positive impact in society, obviously, because now it was looking as Facebook was doing new things for the future. But there were a lot of people that still, till this day, they fear and they take a lot of care about the information they share in social media because of scandals like this one. And some recommendations that I will give to involved companies, um, basically starting from zero, regain that trust on the clients and the users, and always trying to learn from those mistakes. So what I mean is not just to feel stuck in those mistakes also as people. It is the same as with companies, but we need to learn from those mistakes and move forward. Thank you everyone for your attention, and I hope you enjoyed the presentation.